Hello, my loves. Welcome back to another deeper dive session with your girl, Dion, your Sin City Medium. Here, we channel messages and then we take a deeper dive to see how we can apply these messages to our daily life. Today, we've channeled Morya, and he reminds us of our awakening presence. Here's the message. He says, to be aligned is to be in synchronicity with the universe. The world around you is evolving with each subtle shift that is made within you. Attunement is the act of refinement. Attune yourselves to the frequency of love. Master the art of loving yourself. And in this way, the universe will respond. We are all divine beings, divinely loved, protected, and divinely created. Love is not merely actions, but a feeling within. The affirmation, I love myself unconditionally. Love flows to me and through me. Let's get into it. I wanted to break it down into 3 specific points, okay? The first one where he talks about alignment, and that meaning that you're in synchronicity with the universe. What does that look and feel like? Well, one, it's about us being in that flow state, right? Allowing the universe to do what it does. It's this dance that you have with the universe, right? This is where we're seeing numbers. We're hearing the songs, right? After we ask certain questions, that is being in alignment. That is being in synchronicity with the universe, where we're actually working together. Oftentimes we want to apply like these heavy messages to the numbers that we see, the 111s, the 555s. And yes, 555 may mean, changes and 111, new beginnings. But the reality of it is, it's about having an awareness that we are working with the universe throughout the ebb and flows that we experience here in this earthly experience, okay? Also, detachment. It's a big part of being detached, right? Because sometimes we have things, that come towards us, and we have sometimes things moving away from us. And we need to understand that when those things move away from us, we just let it go, right? We're in flow with the universe because we understand that the universe is always working on our behalf. 1. 2, where he talks about the world around you is evolving with each subtle shift that is made within you. This is where what you think is what you exude, right? So you feel, so you attract, okay? It's being in that state of mind and understanding that those subtle shifts literally change our environment. When we walk around in a more confident state and we're feeling aligned and we just know we can take on the world and do all these things, the world responds to us in that way. We create our own reality by the subtle shifts that we make within. Because what we feel within, think within, right, is what we're exuding, and that is what we're attraction. If we're emitting anger, so too then we will have anger particles coming back towards us, right? Your day starts off bad, and then you on your way to the grocery store, and you get a flat tire, and then you run into the cashier, and she got an attitude, and then it's this chain reaction of things because that's what we're emitting. But if we stop, we ground, start fresh. Oftentimes you'll see that your day will start looking up, things will start changing, the world will respond to you differently because now we are creating a new reality from a grounded place, okay? Third thing, master the art of loving yourself. And in this way, the universe will respond, right? D, what do that mean? Everybody always talking about love yourself, love yourself. I do love myself. Listen. Loving yourself. Affirmations is cool, right? Like that's the first step. I tell everybody, write down affirmations. Matter of fact, write one down for each of the 7 major chakras, right? To start. I always tell people that soon enough, you're going to start believing that. So you believe, so you exude, right? Vacations, yes, they provide us a sense of peace and a sense of stillness that we're like, oh man, it's just a quick reset, right? For us. But really, yourself equals your complete and total state of being. Your being, yourself. Master the art of loving your being. What is your being made of? 4 major pillars, right? Our mental, our spiritual, emotional, and then the overall physical, right? Having those 4 things. Every day we need to work towards loving on those 4 things, setting aside time to invest in those 4 things for the complete and total being is what that is. Master the art of loving yourself, loving your being in its complete totality, right? So what does this look like? When one starts to love themselves, yes, you may start to have more grace for other people, or more understanding for others, knowing that the way they're behaving, right, you can attribute it to certain, not justify it now, you can attribute it to certain things and look at that situation from a different level of understanding, a different level of grace, okay? But what does it look like in the dating world when you master the art of loving yourself? Does it automatically mean that your divine partner, your soulmate, is gonna come in and swoop you up off your feet? No, that's not what it means. What it means is quality over quantity. So sometimes you'll find that you might spend longer periods of time where it's like you're not dating anybody, and you look around and you look around you and everybody else, you know what I mean, is doing their thing, or, you know, dating 2 or 3 people at the same time. And for you though, you've mastered the art of loving yourself so much that you don't necessarily pay attention to that. You're so focused on yourself and your elevation and so in love with what you got going with spirit that you're not necessarily paying attention to that. But the universe will respond. And what does that mean? It means that when they do send someone your way, right, it'll be someone that can more match your vibration. So it will be quality over quantity. And this goes for friendships too. You might notice that certain friendships fall to the wayside, right? And even family members. And really, it's not a bad thing. It's just vibrationally not being a match, because you've mastered the art of loving yourself. And sometimes that light, that love that you feel for yourself will trigger other people, because they're seeing something now in you that they don't quite see in themselves. And depending on how they process that, yeah, they might have to detach from you. You might have to separate yourself. Quality over quantity is what it'll end up being in your surroundings. So too, the universe will respond. Okay. But yeah, it's not merely actions. Okay. So don't mean, loving yourself don't just mean taking a bubble bath and, cooking yourself a steak. That's not what it means. It means taking care of the complete and total package, right? The mental, spiritual, emotional, and overall physical well-being. All right. Love yourself just like I love y'all. See you soon. Okay, family. Don't forget to join us live on TikTok daily. We go live every day, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you there. We've also got a Discord. Come join the Sin City tribe. We're doing yes or no's, channeled messages, as well as intuitive practice. And guess what? We've got weekly giveaways. Who doesn't love a giveaway? And this is all for less than the cost of a TikTok live reading. I hope to see you there.